Okay, hello. Test, test. We should be live now.
Hey everyone.
Can you all see me okay? Welcome to
Yep, it
the
just came up.
welcome to the live stream for the Severed Chains playthrough of Legend of Dragoon. Severed Chains is the custom game engine basically from our awesome community member Monoxide, which blows the door open for improved gameplay on PC, which includes being more efficient than emulation, and will also support more mods as well. We already have a couple of upgrades in place, such as unlimited save slots, near instant loading times, so when you're transitioning between different background screens, those all go much faster. Um, Technically, we have functionality with Moguru Dabas already, the Pocket Station minigame. Eventually, you'll be able to play that as well. What else do we have, Corey? What do we got?
We got a brand new feature today that we're not going to talk about until we show it off.
Oh,
Aside from that, it covered most of the big things. There's a couple of little improvements like wraparound in the menus, centering the extremely misaligned text in the menus.
well, let's launch the game and get started. While we do, actually, let me show you another feature. We've let it play the last few weeks, but I'm going to press any key on the keyboard to skip cutscenes, full motion videos. So you can also skip full motion videos if you want to get straight back into the action.
And that includes the in-game ones too, not just the main menu, which you could always skip.
Technically, we haven't talked about it yet, but that is not the surprise. The surprise is much bigger than that.
Yeah.
We also, I'm going to really quickly try to shunt a picture on the screen here. Can I do a... Oops. It played again. Hold on. Let me do that, and I'm going to do this, and I'm going to go into the general chat where I found the image, posted the image. And yeah, here it is. So let's do display capture, and that should do. Today, I found Lavitz's portrait drawn by the portraitist girl in Bale. Now, I unfortunately found out about an hour ago that one of the modders, the Flying Zamboni, had found the texture for this already and didn't think it was that big of a deal. But it so happens that many years ago on YouTube, Ongen-san, a random person who covered like hidden things about LOD for a while, one of the things they posted was, let's see if we can expand Lavitz's picture because it's almost completely sideways, the easel. So he tried to extrapolate it, and we couldn't really get any detail from it. But I was messing around with one of this platform that we're running the game on, Severed Chains' submap debugger, which allows us, in part, to change 3D objects that are in the scene. So not the background images, but any foreground objects like the characters that are walking around, the NPCs, chests and treasure chests and things. Apparently, this easel is a foreground object, and I was able to make it larger and rotate it so that finally we could see Lavitz's portrait, which to me is a massively big deal because people have always been telling me over the years, like, I wonder what it looks like, and I'm like, yeah, me too. Now we know. I I was hysterical about 4 or 5 hours ago. We were all on Discord, and there was like 8 of us in chat, and we were discovering this together, and it was a blast. So now we have this. I am really happy.
There's probably a lot of stuff like that would be interesting to get a closer look at.
I went to Lohan, and I increased the size of that. I think it was one of the pigs that was out in the open, not inside the arena area, and we found out that it has blue eyes. I enlarged the pigs that were racing around the edge. Bigger view of Graham and Lavitz's mother, and Lloyd, the cloak Lloyd, the hooded man Lloyd, has this interesting like red pattern around the cloak on the back side of his cloak. And we also got to look at the portraitist girl. The portraitist girl actually has a reasonably detailed face, but you never see it because she's so small. And it also, this is now canonical that, let me put that back up. It is now canonical that the portraitist girl drew Lavitz's portrait with only red, blue, and yellow colors.
Those are the important ones.
Where's the...
She looks very, very disgruntled.
And now we also have, from the Pix channel, I got some help with getting a picture posted of King Albert in his royal attire. So not... Pretend the fence isn't there. That's just an overlay issue with the game. But ignore that fence, and you've got this like really vibrant green robe, and you've got these like yellow buttons and red. And his eyes, he has seen things.
Yeah, we're just gonna gloss over that.
Yeah, at first I had made the 3D model too large and we couldn't see the head, so we were just kind of admiring the clothing. But we all wanted it to go down, so I was trying to figure out, okay, which one of these sliders moves it down, and suddenly there he was, and we were just uproariously laughing.
He was very disappointed in you getting a closer look at him.
Exactly. It looks very different from the Albert model that we see on the field map when he's with us in a party.
Yep.
That's another favorite. Can you imagine battling with this Albert? I don't. I can't.
He would just scare all of the enemies to death.
Yeah.
We just stare into their souls.
So anywho, it has been an eventful day. Lots of good voice and stream chat with other fans in the community and making these discoveries, and those were things I wasn't even planning for today. So now we're gonna do the gameplay. So let's fire it up, and we are going to start off in Fletz or Tiburoa, just on the world map, and we're gonna head to the Valley of Corrupted Gravity. These other save files was just me going ahead to make sure that it would not crash. Anyone with observant eyes might have actually seen a sneak peek of what we're going to do today. So let's go over.
I wasn't going to say anything.
And I'm going to put on some music. Let's find some music. I don't remember which music it is for this area. I am not sure. I'm gonna need to get a cheat sheet of like what music to play in what area, because for now we're doing the Mountain Immortal Dragon. That works. Actually, what am I doing? I'm looking at the stream. I'm looking at OBS. I should be looking at my actual game window. It's probably better for me, right? Drin Pixels asks, when can I play Severed Chains? You can play it right now. You can play it back in September if you want.
You can play it to your heart's desire.
Mm-hmm. Somebody commented on one of our stream recordings asking, wow, this is great. Like, let me know when it's available. And I just replied, this is available. Kind of savage. And then, what was the other one, Corey? Today you showed me?
Let me find. We had just posted the advert of the stream on Facebook, and the very first comment was from a page called "I Hate Video Games" with long intros that you can't skip.
And I was like, guess what? You can press any key to skip FMVs, including. Because the intro like trailer counts as an FMV, basically. Also, a quick check to make sure that the music is not too loud or soft in relation to our voices, because volume leveling is a nightmare. Yeah, I did some training finally. I forgot to do some training last time off screen, and this time I did. So now we've got some improved D levels and some addition mastery as well. Albert's all done.
Nice.
Music is perfect. Thank you.
Improvements from last time. There is a card that rotates in the top right-hand corner of the screen that shows some. I'm not sure if it's up right now or not. But some of the main improvements, I fixed a few crashes related to some of the Dragoon spells and also Kongol's Dragoon transformation. Fixed a crash on the Gehrich fight map, which is good because we're going to probably be coming up on that this stream.
Yeah.
I also fixed the graphical like color corruption whenever there was a enemy counterattack or a Dragoon transformation. I also briefly caused the world map to be upside down, but then fixed it.
Yeah, and that was funny timing because I was testing to do this playthrough, make sure it wouldn't crash coming up ahead, and my next area was the Valley of Corrupted Gravity, and I'm like, the world map's upside down, that's a little too immersive, thank you very much. But yes, technically, if there's demand for
you
it...
can see right there that the colors are fine after the counterattack.
Yes, that's one of the fixes. It used to recolor the whole background and it was a mess. If there's enough demand for it, we could actually make a mirror mode where it's like, play upside down. Do additions upside down, how about? Do D attacks upside down. Alright, we're entering the Valley of Corrupted Gravity. We've got our pass to enter.
Earlier today, someone in the Discord mentioned having other buttons involved in doing additions, and I thought that was kind of funny because that is one of the things that I had thought about for like a harder difficulty additions.
Yeah, I commented on that as well. I'd like it so, you know, there's a lot of ways you can design it. One of them being, you know, early editions are just the cross for the most part. The final edition uses all 4 of the shape buttons. And you could also do it in a different way, like for example, any hits that are like from the left side would be square, from the right side circle, and that kind of thing. But
yeah, the way that I've got it planned out at the moment is to have a couple of different sliders for individually increasing or decreasing the difficulties. So like for example, for additions, I want to have one slider for like addition difficulty, but then also another slider for counterattacks. So you know, you might have it now so you don't have to press the button for the additions at all, but you do have like a super big window for doing counterattacks. But then on the other end, you could also have it so that every single addition button press is completely randomized, and also enemies can counter on any attack and multiple times per attack.
Yeah, multiple counters would be cool.
Yeah, on any attack too.
There's currently certain rules about additions. I have a spreadsheet that it's a really small spreadsheet, but I built a spreadsheet for that. And some of the rules are, for example, you can never be countered, no addition can be countered on its first or last hit. So for example, Burning Rush can't be countered because it only has like 2. Counters only happen once, for example. Some enemies don't counter at all. Some additions cannot be countered by any enemies, even if the enemy can counter normally. There's all kinds of rules about that. So I'm not necessarily going to catch every item here, but I will tour around a little bit just to give us some build up before the big boss fight.
Yeah, we don't have to rush through super fast.
I actually got through kind of fast when I was just going straight for the boss to test certain interactions. Yeah, some additions can never be countered. What's an example? Obviously that's kind of grandfathered in through, you know, double slash, double punch. They can never be countered because it's a first and or last hit. but other ones just don't have counters, period. And I think the best example of that is Albert's rendition of Rod Typhoon. He just holds the backside of his spear and goes wee in a circle. And you know,
honestly, how are you gonna counter that?
Yeah, how are you gonna counter that? You can't counter that. He's having too much fun. It's too silly. You can't read the moves. You know, that's what Dart would say. I can't read the moves. It's too fast. But yeah, so stuff like that. Oh yeah, that rock falls off, so you have to go back. There we go. I also noticed that I had used a charm potion, and then I got on one of the floating rocks, and it was already red again. And I was like, "Hey, wait a minute."
Wonder if that's a vanilla bug.
All right, let's climb up this tree, and we'll start our journey with these floating boulders. I would love to expand on this and like add more boulders to the scene, like floating around or in more detail.
Yeah, we don't have the we don't quite have the same hardware limitations as the original PlayStation.
Nope.
Not quite.
Oh, I gotta go over there. See, there's a speed up around here, and I don't remember where it is. Did it already? I think it's a speed up. I forget. There's a special item here, I think.
Yeah, I have no idea.
I don't really need it though. We'll just go ahead. Notice how fast the combat's loading, by the way. Part of what makes LOD a bit of a slog is all the transitions and the waiting, and part of the awesomeness of the Severed Chains platform is that we can cut out some of the waiting for you so that you can, like I said before, just get straight into the action.
Yeah, at this point is pretty much all of the waiting.
Hello to Reiko Daiki. I might be pronouncing that wrong. First time here. Welcome to the community.
Welcome.
We're gonna wow the crap out of you. Oh yeah, Doom was saying earlier about randomizing the buttons. I would love to play editions with random button presses. That would be... Yeah. Because I'm not...
I would hate that.
I don't necessarily get 100%, but I'm very, very good at editions, and I would love to have the ceiling raised a little bit to give me something new to shoot for in Mastery.
A little bit or a lot?
Yes. Like, let us... I don't know. It depends on what we do.
All right, I'm gonna add options to decrease the successful button press window size. Fully randomize the button.
Make it so you have to be even more precise.
Yes, and also make it so that they can counterattack on every hit, and see how you do.
Let's see where this takes me. I am not confident in where I'm going right now, but that's okay. This music is also really groovy for this area.
An option to keep the battle transition if desired. Not at the moment, but we will do something for that. We are still going to speed up the effect, but yeah, we'll do some things that it's not just like it. Right now, it's basically just like a cut right into battle, and there's almost no transition whatsoever, which is kind of jarring. So we'll do something.
I forgot to stream to you, Corey. Sorry about that.
That's all good.
Let's change to 480p, and there you go. Should be good now.
Yeah, I got it.
If we add a Hatsune Miku element, it's just gonna feel like DDR. All right, so I think maybe 15 minutes away we'll have our first boss fight, and I'll reveal the surprise. That is an unsafe estimate of time.
It'd be interesting to see how increasing the frame rate of the game affects how easy or hard the additions are. Because standard combat only renders at 20 frames per second, so, you know, increasing that even to 60 is tripling it. Of course, you know, we would do it in a way that it wouldn't speed the game up, but, you know, you would get a lot more frames in between.
Flower Storm on the Erupting Chick is overkill. Well, not complete overkill because I'm using the Twister Glaive, unfortunately, but still. I was testing on the Homo Giganto, and I did 1,500 damage to a Berserker.
That's a little excessive.
It's obscene. Like, their defense value is really low, and I think their HP is high to compensate or something. But 1,500 on the beginning of Disc 2, basically, or the middle of Disc 2, is redonkulous.
Yeah, it's like twice Albert typically.
And that was without the elemental boost, because Berserker is dark element or something.
So, guess it's time to grind some additions.
Well, right now it's time to guard because the damn spider urchin decided to use a physical barrier.
Yeah, well, you can just attack and boost your additions.
No, they're all maxed out.
Oh,
I maxed them
you
out.
finished them all.
Yeah, everything, as far as I could. But I actually, in the test, I realized going through the boss fights will unlock several new additions for us. So that'll be some fresh gameplay for next time as well.
Yeah, that's good.
Where do I want to go? Let's try here. Now, one of these rocks leads to a dead end. Add overkill text if you did like more than double their HP and damage, that'd be fun.
Yeah, have a scroll on like the perfect from the Dragoon editions.
Where does this go? Is this the one that's the dead end? I'm not sure.
I think it is, but
Hmm.
I never remember.
Oh, it's an item. What do we got? We got
Combat.
nothing. We got combat. It's a mimic chest.
Yeah, that's something that we can add.
I got fooled by many mimic chests in Golden Sun.
Yep.
But you have to get every item, so you just go for it.
I mean, they get pretty good experience too.
No, LED doesn't use critical hits, which, although critical hits weren't popular at the time, these days I find refreshing, because so many like MMORPGs and things are all about like damage in the billions and crit this and crit that, and just I almost get sick of crit builds most of the time. So it's nice that LOD doesn't use that, even though you know, damage variation or whatnot would be a little more dynamic.
Yeah, the damage creep in a lot of games is pretty over the top.
Night Helm. Is that the HP one? Oh, SP accumulates on magic. Okay. Some good stats though.
Yeah.
Haschel can't wear it. He's not a knight. Let's give it to Albert. Just worsen his magic defense even more. I haven't played Monster Hunter Rise, but I was a really big fan of World when it was out. I'm one of the people who was most happy with the first Monster Hunter on PS2. I'm one of the only like diehard fans of that left.
I tried playing Monster Hunter, but wasn't into it.
Which one?
I think it was World.
Hmm.
It was a few years ago. And by a few, I probably mean at least 5.
For me, I got obsessed with fighting Anjanaths, so as I progressed through the main story, I would, fight the harder and harder creatures, but eventually I decided to just go back and fight my favorites. So, I would just pick the Anjanath or a couple other ones, and because I just loved... I think they just designed it that well that I love it that much. Like this kind of T-Rex-like monster that's just really vicious and surprisingly quick sometimes, and, it was really fun. Now I've got 2... Which way does this go? Oh, no, this is the shortcut back. God, no.
At least you don't...
I knew that was a trap.
Did you have to get off there?
I don't know.
It might have just taken you back.
Well, that would make me feel dumber than I already do, so don't say that. It's okay. I was gonna see what the other chest was, and it looked like it was in the right position. Shoot, where am I going? Oh, I do have to get off there? Okay, I feel better now.
Slightly better.
Ah, successful runaway attempt.
Amazing.
Duh, I ran away. Come back! Oh, you know what it was? There's this little transport on the right, and it takes you upside down, and then there's an upside down boulder, which probably is the one that's a dead end, so I think that's what that was. Up we go. Wait, this isn't the right way. I'm confused.
What to do in the valley with Drew and Corey?
See, I knew I was gonna get mixed up a few times. We'll get there. Or maybe I'm just, I know exactly where to go because I played this game a billion times, and I'm just making everyone ache a little bit on what the surprise is.
Yeah, totally.
Ah, come on. Okay, one shot with Albert, that's fine too. Even the most seasoned veterans. I've had my share of mix-ups in this playthrough, that's for sure. Alright. Oh, the reason... Okay, because it goes to 3 different locations, that's why. Let's go over here. And... over there. This is where I would like the fast-forward feature back, Corey. Hint, hint.
Well,
or
someday.
FPS regulator. Okay. Let's try this again. We want the one on the right.
No, the left.
No. Your Jedi mind tricks will not work on me. Credits will do fine. No, they won't. If you ever seen Phantom Menace, you know what I'm talking about. Now we've got the tension cutscene or whatever. Is it tension? That's not the right one, but we'll go with it anyway.
Close enough.
This is the alt soundtrack. So I think the chest I'm missing is on the upper right there. It's Kara, hello! Welcome to the live stream. We've got a party here. Japanese.
Yeah, we got a lot of people around this time.
23rd anniversary of the Japanese release. Someone mentioned on the Reddit, the subreddit, that the game is now as old as darts. 23.
Oh no.
Which is not a good omen for today in a way, Corey.
Yep.
You know, it's kind of interesting to... I know you can't hear this, Corey, unless you're actually watching the playback as well, but to have, like, alternate soundtrack picks for these scenes that could actually work sometimes.
Yeah, I mean, it wouldn't be hard to do that.
Custom soundtrack mod. I'm into it. Which will
Yeah,
also
we
go
could
with...
just do like a jukebox type of thing.
It'll also go with my other plan. I have a billion plans. One of them is to
Yeah.
ask fan musicians for permission to use their songs and make loopable versions of them to be used in the game. So if you were a fan of some of those rock remixes of Legend of Dragoon battle music, you can do that. If you're interested in the jazz fusion from Meriba for the menu music, you could do that. You know, I wanna make that happen someday. Oh, miss. Can't stay long, Kara. Well, if you could just give me like 5 or 7 minutes, that's all I need from you right now. Is 5 minutes. I'm gonna get there as quick as I can.
Yeah, you gotta stick around for the new feature.
Wink, wink, nudge, nudge. Shh, it's a secret.
It's a secret that already briefly made an appearance earlier in the stream.
Just like with Moguru de Boss, we had technically shown that menu option, we just didn't click on it for like a week and a half or something like that.
It was a few weeks that it was in there, and only 1 or 2 people actually noticed.
Only the astute observers.
Yep.
I bet there's somebody in this chat right now who's like using the DVR function to rewind and like, where is it? Where is it? What did I miss?
Yeah.
I don't want to wait 3 minutes.
Definitely.
I want to know now. But searching might take longer than 3 minutes, so you might as well. So I'm gonna equip my party, and then we're gonna do the battle, and that's also gonna include the surprise here. So what do I want to equip? Who do I want to bring? I'm gonna bring Haschel, that's for sure. And I don't want to give him...
Yeah, Doom knows because I had Doom test it.
Yeah, be quiet, Doom. I could do a power wrist, I suppose. I think I want Albert. Albert's like overpowered right now, but it might be okay. Oh, I'm gonna bring Rose, that's for sure. Let's do Shadow Cutter. And we'll give you a therapy ring.
Fan of that power wrist for really cranking back the bow.
Yeah. Okay, I think I know who my party is gonna be. Let's give you the talisman just for fun. Okay, here we go. Check additions. We'll do Flurry of Sticks. Just to make it a little more balanced, I'll use Rod Typhoon, maybe.
Come on.
You don't want me doing 500 damage a pop?
Yep.
We got to see him doing the wee thing, right?
All right, all
Okay.
right.
And let's replace the party. And let's see. How do I want to do this? I can just do that. And there we are. Here we go. Let's wait for the rock to come. Now, if you just saw it, the surprise is not over yet. There's a little extra surprise that goes with the surprise. But yes, NoDart is now a thing. It was already a thing through Dragoon modifier made by Zychronics. This just makes it a little easier.
Yeah, it doesn't require anything. Doesn't require any hacks either, which is nice.
Drin says you spoil us. We do spoil you. I spoiled the crap out of this fandom myself, and it's about time that some other people helped me spoil the fandom. So thank you, Corey.
Yep.
For being a part of that. Let's get the music on, and let's have a battle. There's the music. Now, we still don't have sound effects yet, but one day we'll have that as well. In the meantime, this is going to be a kick-ass battle. I'm even pressing X, even though the additions are automatic right now.
It's habit. I do it half the time too.
You don't want to get out of practice. If you just play the decomp and let it do the additions for you, you're going to get rusty, and you can't have that.
Yeah, exactly. Body is already half dead.
Woo! Well, wait till he starts making some moves. This Virage is known for its excessively rough RNG. If you get bad RNG, it goes really bad for you. Yeah, that's an arm. Haschel's energy is red instead of purple right now as well.
He's just pretending to be Dart.
Alright, one arm down. Oh yeah, the animations, if y'all haven't seen this before, the Virage gets really wigged out with doing the laser beam attack here. 288 is a lot of damage. Ouch.
Yeah, the combat animations are one of the last major issues. All of the rendering outside of combat is almost perfect, but yeah, combat still needs some work.
This Virage needs a speed up or something. It's not doing hardly anything. Laser spam? Okay. Shaking is never good. Ooh, good thing I was blocking. That would have been like 400 damage. Ouch.
Yep.
Come on, Virage, give us a tough fight.
I don't think that's gonna happen with the amount of addition grinding you were doing.
No, I suppose not. I should have equipped some weaker weapons. Oh, here we go. Oh no! What's this? Bam! Get stepped. Oh, it's a miss. How do you miss?
I gotta love those misses that are just they do the full animation and it's so clear that
it's like a 5% chance. Gosh, that is ridiculous.
yes, additions are still autocomplete.
Again with the laser spam. Uh-oh. Now Rose has got low health.
One of those hits is half her health.
mean, it might be.
Why, yes, it is a working Virage.
Oh, the body. Oh my god. Woo! It's an acid trip. But status ailments aren't working properly right now, so most of the time we're immune. Woo! So that Rod Typhoon is what can never be countered by anybody. Get some HP back up. I think we need to take out this arm because it has the instant death.
True.
Well, this fight's proving to be a little easier than I hoped it would be, but that's okay. This is a casual playthrough.
You may be able to hear my cat Strider screaming in the background.
I don't. Tell him to scream louder. We want to hear it.
Yeah, they said scream louder, Strider. Oh, now he's using his inside scream.
Lol.
Say hi to everyone.
Alright, we're near the end of the boss battle. Let's give the Virage one more shot to do something interesting. Like, spawn 2 arms. What is with the laser spam? You have all these abilities! AI upgrade mod. ASAP. Threaten us with some instant death, or that, weird, like, blowing bubbles effect. Oh, sure. The link to the Ko-fi is up there. It shows up in the text sometimes. The title cards, they'll scroll around and you'll see it for the Ko-fi link. Thanks so much for wanting to support us. I should probably knock out that arm.
I feel like you could probably finish it off in a couple of hits.
I can. I'm just giving it time to be interesting, which is probably a futile effort in itself. Plus, I've got to train those additions that I totally haven't mastered yet.
Yeah.
Legend Cask is unchanged. Right now, there are no changes to equipment. That would be a balance mod released by an individual person.
Yeah, we won't be making any like game changes, but mods will be able to do that.
All right, the arm's down. Let's finish the head. Now watch closely.
The only changes in the base game
Here it comes.
will be quality of life stuff.
Look at that! Woo! Go Haschel with the finisher. Yeah. I had to cut you off there, Corey.
It's all good.
So, proof that it's possible to have other characters do finishing moves and jump just as high as Dart. Dart is not special. It also means, though, that whoever's in slot 1 gets replacing Dart here in the cutscene.
Yeah, and it does try and use Dart's animations. So as you can see, Haschel, he's having a real bad time.
Shauna's sad because she's lost her hands.
And her eyes.
And her eyes. I can't see anything. Is it still attacking us? And look at this. Tush. How can you dodge an invisible rock, huh? That rock needs to be rendered. Rose has lost her upper arm.
And hands.
Shauna, I don't know anything. I can't see. And here's Dart trying to comfort her.
Yep.
Like I said, we spoil you, just not in ways you would expect. Shauna's lost her head.
This is unfortunate.
Yep. Everyone's getting level ups. We got some new. Haschel's got a D level up. Thunder God is available. We're gonna get some new additions pretty soon as well. Oh, I forgot to play the Virage defeated thing. Well, we're gonna be on World Map 2 shortly, so let's just go to that. So I think we gotta talk to people. So now y'all know. It is possible to play without Dart. You can play this version of the game engine right now by going to legendofdragoon.org/projects/severed-chains. It's in our website if you go to just ld.org as well. And that project page has current info, future plans, a guide for how to set it up, and download as well.
You can also come to the modding channel in the Discord server if you have any issues setting it up.
Yeah, now if you ever had a dream party that did not include Dart, you can do it right now. Take care, Kara. See you next time.
Yeah, see you next time. Thanks for stopping by.
Alright, let's head onward to the home of the not-so-corrupted gravity Gigantos. I butchered that. Do I have the song for this? I don't think I do, but I'll try.
Icarus.
Nope, not that one. No, not that one. I may not have it. Nope, not that one. Come on, I don't have it? I don't have all the tracks on hand, that's my fault. Well, you know what? We're just gonna run this anyway.
Marina says, imagine having Kongal as your field model with how big he is. I think you should do Super Dart.
Oh, I could. But then it'll be easier for them to hit me with those arrows. I don't want to do that.
Well, good thing you can turn the arrows off in this room.
Yes, I can.
Let's see it. Come on.
I will. Hold on. Bear with me. Now if I go to the... Oops, not that one. Let's go with that, and that. There we go. Dart's so big is like, move aside.
You can just climb. Oh,
it reset. On. Darn it. That's part of the game is checking too many times to make sure the model is correct or something.
Yeah. I don't know why it would even bother to resize the character there, because I mean the character's scale
When I
never
was
changes.
when I was chatting with the other fans in Discord, I was live streaming just to mess around, and I was talking about enlarging Lloyd and turning him around so we could see the cloak. Well, right after that, I went down the slide and I made Dart really large, so he was just giant Dart coming out of the castle tower going woo. It was the best. Ow. And then the gangster shows up from behind. But I would love for I'd like to. I think we should tie these two mods together, where like whoever you put in slot 1 is the walking animation model. And
There are some technical issues with that.
damn.
We're gonna have to do a bit of experimenting and see how well that works.
Okay.
There are walking models for each character from the Queen Fury part, but there are some special animations that Dart does sometimes. And I have a feeling that the other characters don't have those animations programmed in.
Right. I forgot to check additions. Oops. Haschel, if he doesn't have it already, is going to have Summon 4 Gods real quick. Alright, let's finish off that crafty thief and then focus on the gangster. Oh wait, gangster's almost dead, never mind. Let's finish the gangster.
Doesn't take long.
I remember who I attack. Someone's gonna make a compilation of all the times I make a mistake. It's gonna be fun. See you later, Dream Pixel. Take care.
Yeah, see you next time. There is still half of the new feature that you haven't showed off.
Are you talking about with the next boss fight?
Nope.
What am I missing? Type it to me. Oh yeah. Okay. We can do that for the next boss fight.
Are you sure you want to do it for a boss fight?
We will not do it for a boss, just to be safe. I want to be daring, but
it may actually cause issues with the cutscene as well. So
the last time,
safe.
the last time I was daring, I got a soft lock in the obstacle course. Oh, memories. So Haschel's realizing that his former disciple Gehrich is here, and we gotta get down to the bottom of that.
We usually stream for about 2 hours.
Yeah,
We're
usually
just an hour in now.
from about 7 Central to 9 Central, roughly. What's mysteries? Oh, this is the Virage one. Okay. Yeah, we could do that too. Disclaimer, do not expect the music to be accurate until we have music functional in the game, which will be next year. That is a good idea, Ninshi. Thank you. I will do this. Let's get the mouse out of there. Sorry about that.
Drew Doom said that he has delivered something special to your mail.
Is it on my front porch?
Doom, is it the thing that I asked you to make yesterday?
Haschel's like, oh, my aching back. What a clever ruse.
He said, not exactly, but it's related.
How is it sent to me? Like, is it in my Google Drive share folder, or what are we doing?
Is it on Discord or what?
Alright, Haschel's running forward.
Doom said shared folder.
I don't have that. I'm in a different profile on the web browser right now, so I don't have the link for that right now. Unfortunately. Can you throw it at me on Discord, maybe?
You should show off the other half of the feature here real quick before we do the boss fight.
Oh, in like a minor battle?
Yep.
Okay, fine. I was gonna do it after. Okay, so basically this is the other half of the feature. Single character, any slot. Let's get into a battle.
You can do single characters or double.
Check this out. Now this actually is a bad idea in case I like lose the character, but let's make it easy. Ooh, look at that plasma effect. That looks better almost. Now, I have to ask you a very important question, Corey. Is Demon's Gate cleared from bugs?
It's not cleared from bugs, but it works.
But, okay, so we won't softlock this one.
No. The only magic that I know of that has issues is Thunder Kid, Haschel's Thunder Kid.
Well, the game just crashed.
Well, I lied.
Darn it, how long ago did I save? Uh-oh. How long ago did I save? I saved
Should've
before...
made a save state.
Did I save before Virage? Oh no. Well, let's see how fast I can get back into it. You know what? In my defense, this happened primarily because you told me to try that show off the other part of the feature, and I wasn't ready.
I didn't tell you to use the magic.
That's fair. Alright, let's see how far back we are. Actually, I have a solution. I can use the other save files.
Yeah, you can.
Yeah, let's... But
there you go, it was planned.
But is this after the boss, is the question. No, this is before the boss. Okay. So, anyway, there you have it. You can play as one character, just don't use Demon's Gate, okay? Whoopsie daisy. Let's replace... how do I want to do this? These are all fine. These are fine. Okay, let's just go ahead. Good thing I made some saves, that I kept the saves from when I did my test run earlier today. Or yesterday, whatever it was.
It's like nothing happened.
Alright. So... let's go with... tension? That pebble I took was super important. Alright, let's see what Doom Metal is trying to tell me.
Yes, Demon's Gate is lethal for the player now too.
Put some downloads.
It consumes the entire game.
Oh, that's interesting. Thank you for that, Doom. Maybe I'll show that at the end of the live stream. Let's get the game back. There we go. Because we got a boss fight to do, where I can show you another awesome side effect of the NoDart mod. Here's Haschel.
Now, it is worth noting if anyone wants to play with NoDart, just don't do the finishing move. Don't put archers in the slot that does the finishing move, or it will soft lock. So Shanna or Miranda.
For some reason, right now, even though normally Haschel locks to the middle slot, slot 2, the finisher comes out of slot 3. I put Shauna in slot 3 and Albert in slot 2, thinking Albert would do the finisher, and it went with Shauna instead, and then the game just hanged. So right now, if you're getting the current build off of the GitHub, your finisher person is going to be from slot 3, and it needs to be anyone but Shauna. Dart with the save.
That's quite the acrobatic maneuver.
Well, he can jump like 300 feet in the air, so what's this?
True.
This is nothing. So, unintended side effect, you can remove Haschel from this fight and it works. So if you would rather use a different party, you can do that.
I wouldn't call it unintended, but...
Okay, fair enough.
I just removed all of the restrictions.
How do I want to play this? Yeah, that should be fine, I guess. See, the downside of this mod is by being able to take away Dart, you can think of all kinds of new party combinations, and it's like you can't decide. So, unless you got some clear favorites, I love them all. It's kind of hard to pick. All right, here we go. It will not auto-update at this time. Currently,
no, we don't have any auto-update support yet, but that will come in the future. For now, every time I push new code, it gets automatically built, and you can get it from the Releases tab on GitHub. Now, of course, that is bleeding edge code, and there could be issues with it. Pretty soon, we are going to start doing recommended builds, which will be ones that we've actually vetted.
Yeah, I feel like eventually we should have a stable release and a experimental release.
Yeah. Yeah, we'll always keep the dev build that builds automatically every time new code is pushed, but we'll also do like a stable release as well.
I love this plasma effect for the first little bit of the transformation. It's great. For me, my party is gonna be like Lavitz Maru Rose or Lavitz Maru Congo or something like that. Now the D attack should be rated for safety.
Yeah, the only D attack that has issues is Maru. Although, that hasn't been tested in a while and it might actually be fine now.
There's a, if they do a certain move, if they do their combo attack, the camera's going to do something really funky, by the way. So I might give him a chance to do that. That's actually something I want to do, Marino. Something that Zychronics made possible is just, here it is, here's the attack. Look at this camera angle. We had this spectacular overhead and then it just kind of goes all blurry from there. But Zychronics made a special showcase video of one of the higher difficulty boss settings with the Grand Jewel. So the Grand Jewel's got way more HP, I think damage caps are removed, and it's Albert and Lavitz versus the Grand Jewel. It is a really cool video in my opinion.
I'm actually eventually going to completely open it up so you can use any character in any slot, including like duplicates or triplicates. Of course, that won't be enabled by default.
No, that would be a custom thing. Let's do some Rose Storm just for safety. I know this spell works. Which, sorry about the screen flashing. If anyone's got a seizure warning, don't look at the screen during Rose Storm. Sorry about that. I apologize.
Yeah, probably safest to avoid any of the Dragoon stuff.
Perfect. If you haven't seen this before, notice that the text here is coming in very slowly.
It's just extra emphasis.
Perfect. We got it. Okay. Didn't know that until we saw the text. I got to press a button. Yay. Because you still have to do counters even though the rest of the edition is automatic. Oh, that animation works.
Yeah, most of the editions work.
That one does not work. Gehrich went behind. Okay. Ah, I almost had the perfect. This one needs some work. Still pretty good damage, 355. Now, Mappi does not like Albert. I want to see if Mappi will do his instant death move or not.
And if he does, if it will hit.
Oh, yeah, it's gonna come. He did the disappearing thing, and that follows up with an assassination, so it's coming. I just fibbed that on purpose. Yeah, I wonder how the turn order works if you kill Gehrich while Mappi is missing from the battle. Like, does he return right away, or do we just do a bunch of turn skips or something?
That's a good question.
I don't know. Actually, I think one of my characters has a talisman.
Yeah, you put it on Albert.
I didn't know he could. I don't remember him being able to, Mappi being able to do normal attacks while in that outer space thing. whatever. This is so weird. Alright, well I guess we'll just try and finish him off. Perfect! That's a good question. How does XP distribution work with duplicate characters, Corey?
That is a good question. I mean, we could either have them, you know, gain experience for each slot they're in, or, you know, just once.
It kind of depends on how you're going to theme the mod. Are these clones, or are they just like apparitions like the Sandor Elites? Because the Sandor Elites, the apparitions do real damage after all, so you could just do that.
Yeah, just learn that spell.
Will there be mods where you can do double or triple experience? Oh, it was a miss! Did you see that? Assassination attempt failed. It was a miss.
What a terrible assassin.
Like, I didn't see who it was. I'll check the replay later, but I wonder if that was a person who had a talisman, or if it was just like Rose's evasion?
I think it was Dart.
Darts. Does Dart have a talisman?
No, you gave it to Albert.
Dart doesn't have evasion, though. Is there something wrong with the accuracy and the decomp?
I mean, that's probably considered a status effect.
Oh, instant
And
death.
status effects have a very low chance of actually hitting.
Gotcha. Okay, yeah, that makes sense. Alright, Gehrich is down. More and more.
like how when you kill Gehrich, he just kind of dissolves into a million body parts and then appears in the background.
Yeah. Nice 400 damage on Mappi. Let's finish the fights. And
A double or triple experience mod would be very easy to make with the modding API.
I thought I answered that, but maybe I didn't. I can't remember yesterday, so. Alright, this will be the end. Now pay close attention. Normally Haschel was required for this fight, so look what happens instead. Who's that? It's Albert doing the finishing move, and it's not bugged. There you go. Alright. We've got a statue falling apart. Albert times 2. Uh-oh. Here it comes.
Albert is very
It's
concerned
hopeless.
about what's happening. So is Rose.
Oh, Kongal had the axe still. He was holding the axe when it came down. That's I think I caught that a long time ago, but I forgot. Whoosh. Yeah, everything's messed up. Rose is in Dart slot. Rose is like, Kongal? You should be dead. Poke. She almost got him last time. Alright. Let's get some XP. Hard blade for Rose. Oh, Vorthod. Rewind the stream after we're done. You'll see what you missed.
Yeah, we're showing off a new feature.
Technically multiple features. It has been awesome. It's only 8:15 here. Like, we've only been doing this for 75 minutes. We got a little extra time.
Yeah, we weren't even sure that we were gonna get to this fight.
Yeah, I mean, I wasn't exactly fast in the valley, so... But it turns out Homo Giganto is a really short area.
True.
It's like, walk up to the middle section. The middle section has a scripted fight. Get to the final section where there's a short cutscene where Haschel knocks out Maru, and then you're there.
Yep. So Vorthod, what happened there was basically I changed it so that you are never restricted on who you can have in your party. So Drew did that fight with Rose.
Albert.
Was it Rose, Albert, and oh,
Haschel.
Dart was there, but Dart wasn't in the first slot.
Well, for this fight, yeah. In this fight just now, we removed Haschel, who is normally a requirement. The no dart also means no Haschel when Haschel is required.
Yeah.
Or no.
You did have Dart in the fight, but not in the first slot.
Yeah.
And that means when the cutscene loads, it has those models loaded, but it still tries to use the animations of the party members that are supposed to be in those slots.
Mm-hmm.
And that's why you see them absolutely freaking out.
Versus the Virage, we had no dart at all. It was, I think, Lavitz, Albert, Haschel, and Rose.
Yep.
So. This is one of my favorite lines. Kongal wants to see where the power goes. Well said.
Yeah, I like Kongal as a character.
And this line is a little weird. I understand how he feels to be attracted to you, Dart. There must be something wherever you go. And obviously it's not meant that way. But I guess Dart is, you know, just that hot. He's like, oh, okay.
The Gigantos just can't resist him.
My Dragoon spirit. Oh yeah, we got so sidetracked by the B plot. We'll pick up a Stardust while we're here. Dun, 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 dun. Basically, yes. There's always the possibility in a story of someone being the last of their species. Actually, there's a surprise. There is someone surviving else besides them, but in the Japanese guidebook, it's confirmed that Kongal is the last Giganto.
That's sad.
It is.
And we tried to kill him repeatedly.
Yeah. We almost made a species extinct. Twice.
I feel like Soa would have been a little pissed off.
Hmm. Now, fun fact, although I just went down the stairs here, you can actually exit this area back to the previous screen and do random battles without Kongal or Haschel in your party. But if you try to go past that screen back to the entrance, Maru and someone else will stop you, I think.
Forgetting something?
Me?
No, I just meant if you tried to leave.
Oh. Yeah. Yeah, that's what they say. Has anyone checked how accurate the English translation is? Yes. basically, we still have to do the script dump, which is waiting on a new volunteer to help us do the script dump of the Japanese characters, so it's easier than just screenshotting every single piece of text in a YouTube playthrough or something. And then we'll do that. But it's been proven a couple times that the intent didn't fully carry through in the translation, and it was a really shoddy job. For whatever reason, the localization was handled very poorly.
Yeah, I think that's a bit of an understatement.
Just like with the voice artists, the voice acting work. Some of the voice acting is amazing, some of it is absolutely horrible. Because QA just didn't pull through for us. I don't know why. They over budgeted for graphics, basically. But translation mods will be a thing. There's already a rewrite of the English script based on the NA release, so that mod is playable right now. If you go to legendofdragoon.org/modding, you will see a script mod from Voidwave. Voidwave did a really good job, and I've done it myself. It's very enjoyable to see all the lines they modified and touched up. Alright, let's get the Dragoon Spirit. And just because we can, Dart's theme. Yeah, I found my Dragoon Spirit.
You did it.
I mean, this is one of those signature Dart lines where he's like, okay, now let's continue and let's do the things and let's go. And because you hear that on the balcony in Indel's castle. Same thing here. Why not? Did you find the thing? Yes, we found the thing. We got Kongo. Let's put Kongo in slot 1. And Rose. And I think we want Haschel for Summon 4 Gods. Hardblade, one of my favorite additions, Summon 4 Gods. And Pursuit. And let's change the gear around. Let's take off the...
Yeah, I guess pretty much this entire quest has been a sidetrack.
Yeah. The important thing is that we have the Red Eye Spirit back so that we can, like, 2 or 3 shot Linus, right?
Yeah, this is a pretty stacked party.
Okay, let's save this time, so in case there's a crash, I don't have to restart. And we'll do a little casual backtracking toward Flets. We're not going to do the Linus thing just yet, but I'm going to show you a couple things. I think Doom Metal wanted me to show a certain thing. I would like to show a couple certain things, and I don't know what else, so we'll see where we go. Instant saving. Oh, I thought someone called me.
Whenever I have to try, like, test things out on emulation, I'm always surprised by just how slow the like loading screens and loading save games and
Yeah.
everything feels
Such a slog.
spoiled now.
Every enemy goes first.
Oh yeah, that's true. You can also backtrack and get Kongo's Dragoon Spirit.
Yeah, I'll probably do that off screen. Unless I want to get some gear in Lohan, maybe? I don't know.
Where do you get Kongo's Dragoon Spirit if you don't get it early?
In Dora on the moon. So right
So
at the
very
end.
late.
No chance to do much with it at all. And because his magic stat is the worst of all 7 characters, what little magic you get with him is going to be hyper underpowered, even against wind enemies. And there's like no wind enemies hardly at all that far back.
Yeah, that's kind of unfortunate.
Yeah.
Yeah, Banicula, you know the guy that you get the bottle from in Lohan? If you go back after getting Kongo, you can buy the Dragoon Spirit from him. And unfortunately, he will not give you a discount of $0.
Hey, 2% chance sachet.
Nice.
Let's do a quick heal. And let's get out of here. Do some backtracking. Let's do the world map. So that's out of the way. I definitely want to buy some more charm potions. For those who don't realize, list 64 item slots. You can set a value between 1 and 64 if you play this this platform right now. Another one of the features that Corey added more recently. Thank you, Corey.
Yeah, I think that was for the previous stream, wasn't it?
Might have been.
Yeah, you can configure it too. It's not just, it does default to the normal 32, but you can set it anywhere from 1 to 64.
Well, I'm 64. I missed it.
Yeah, the unfortunate jankiness of the collision in this game.
Yep. Oh, I went the wrong way.
Yeah, Chris, I do too. I have, on my playthrough right now, I'm on the 4th disc, probably about a third of the way through, and I've got well over 100 saves.
You know, there's an idea. With all the, John Jingleheimer says, by the way, is your middle name Jacob? I forgot how gorgeous these backgrounds are. We need an LED coffee table art book. With all the archivism and research I've been doing for the past couple years, I am probably the only person uniquely equipped to do that if I were to make one. I couldn't sell it, of course, but I could theoretically make one. So maybe I'll do that. and like present it at our, when we finally have an in-person convention, I'll have it as one of the special items there. You can like page through it or something.
An online gallery would be good too.
Working on that. I recently ported more things away from the Google Drive version of the resource archive in readiness to start putting more stuff on the website. That's going to be a really good time for everybody.
Yeah.
I didn't get that. Oh, okay. This was my backup save that had, I didn't pick up those items.
Oh, right, yeah.
I'll see what I can do. I gotta say, it's pretty awesome having Kongo in slot 1. Or anyone who isn't Dart in slot 1.
It is.
Hyper satisfying.
It always looks funny every time you see it.
Oh, should we do the Donau cutscene thing?
Might as well.
Yeah, we should, there's a certain reason I want to do that. It's like, okay, the wedding's tomorrow. Please come if you can. And if you don't go right now, you miss the wedding. But if you go right now, technically, like, we're in a big rush to stop the, what do you call it, ceremony of handing down the moon dagger. So sure, let's risk all of that for Lynn's and Kate's wedding tomorrow. And if it takes a day to get from the Barrens to Donau, it'll take like 2 days to get from Donau back to Fletz, if not longer. So our priorities are straight, right, Corey?
Yeah, no, it's fine.
It's fine. This is fine.
There's nothing to worry about.
Now, I don't know if I'll be able to mess with it, but let's find the other song.
The question is, how large can you make the bouquet?
Don't give it away. I was gonna make it a surprise. I wanted to find the music. Peace Between Hills? Yeah, Peace Between Hills. That's right. Now let's hit F12 and open a debugger. And I'll just submap debugger. Let's move this over a little bit. That's a person. That's a person.
Yeah, NFTs for when you hate your franchise.
That is way up there. That is way up there.
If anyone's wondering why there's exclamation points popping up all over the place, Drew is using a feature of the map debugger that allows you to see what all the map objects are.
I have a theory, Corey.
Yeah?
Butterflies can be huge!
I'm listening. Oh my god, there you go.
Wow. Giant butterflies! This is what we're here for. Happy anniversary, LOD. This is what we really should be focusing on today. Oh my goodness.
That is a monstrosity.
That is a person. That is a person. That is also a person. Oop, which one is that? It might be that? No, that's the butterfly. I don't know if I can find the bouquet, Corey. I might have to wait until the scene starts.
Yeah, you might have to.
Ah, okay, we'll reset. Okay. Yeah, they're gonna do it in the church. Start with the church. Aw. That's so sweet. It's time for the couple to come out. Okay. I need to reinitialize the debugger and try this again. Note that the butterflies are gone now. It's like they knew Drew stopped playing with the butterflies. We're gonna de-render them for the wedding. Stop being distracted by the butterflies. That's funny. Let's make Shauna huge. Why not?
Important business.
You know, since I can actually change their position, I should be able to change who catches it, right?
Yeah. You could also change who's getting married.
Yeah. I can change who's getting married by... That's too much work right now. It's too hard to adjust everybody, but... Oh my god, that would be so funny. That's Haschel. That's the door. Well, Maybe I can just
rip the doors off the hinges. That's probably actually the people behind the doors.
Yeah.
As far as I know,
Okay.
objects are never added or removed during runtime.
It would be a unique size, I think. But they're all 4096. Crap. I think that's a person. That... which script is it?
4096 is basically a scaling factor of 1, so normal size.
Alright, I'm gonna go with 16.
You can save state now, and if you don't get it right, load back to the previous state.
I could. Oh, that's Kate. Hi, Kate. And that must be Lynn. And that's Haschel. Okay, I think I've got it. I think it's like 16 or something. Oh my god, it's so large! It looked like a flying UFO! Oh my goodness. That was good. That was really good. But what are all these hobbits doing here, really?
These doors are smaller than I remember them.
Warthog has the right takeaway here. Of course it goes to the only other giant on the screen. It's rigged.
Yep.
Oh, that was perfect. This is why you don't worry about saving the world. You can do stuff like this instead.
Exactly. If we had gone to save the day, we wouldn't have been able to have all this fun.
Yeah. And fun is more important. Actually, I have something I need to do while we're here. The mayor's even saying, you have to do what you have to do. Let me move. Now, I never picked up the letter in this playthrough, so I want to see if the letter can be enlarged.
It looks very flat, so I'm thinking that it is its own object and not part of the pre-rendered background.
Well, I know it's not part of the pre-rendered background because you can pick it up.
Right.
There it is. 336. Alright, here we go. Wow. Oh, I'm drunk with power. There. I feel like it lost its yellowish texture, like its color. It's all white now. Can I rotate it? Yep, I can rotate it. That's Lynn's letter.
Well, there you go.
And there's nothing on it. There's nothing on it. It's just, do you hold a black light up to it to see secret text or something? All right, let's see what happens when I try to... This is Lynn's letter. Should I get the letter? Take it.
Yep. Go pick it up.
Dart, you don't have big enough pockets. I don't know how you did that. Wow, that was fun. Alrighty. I want to hit the shop real quick. Is this the shop? No. Wait, we don't have a shop here, do we?
Yeah, it's in the main area.
Oh, okay. It's over here. What can we buy? Nothing useful. Let's get... No charm
We're
potions?
spending as much time here as possible.
Why can't I buy charm potions?
You bought too many before.
That's... There... Okay, if you do limited stock, I will... Oh, don't even... That's not a... Challenge mode. Stores have limited stock.
Yep.
Can I get a... Is there a Stardust here?
A letter for giant ants.
Giant ants is redundant. Just say giant ants. Those butterflies were great, weren't they? I do not need to give up the charm potions. If anything, they need to give up me.
This is an intervention.
I don't know if y'all will survive without me. Not that I actually encourage codependency, don't do it. But I'm having fun right now. Miss. Such peaceful music to do combat to. Well, that's basically how it works, Marino. It's basically like a repel. It blocks encounters.
What they're saying though is that instead of just resetting the encounter accumulator to 0 to make it actually like block enemies for a while.
I mean,
it wouldn't be difficult to do at all.
That's essentially what it does, though. It stops you from having encounters for a while.
For like 20 steps.
Well, that's true. I mean, if we could make it to be like, 3 minutes or something, or just make them last longer.
Repels definitely work much different.
Or half encounter rate for as long as you're in a certain location.
Yeah. Yeah, that wouldn't be hard to do.
Wow, it's actually already very close to 2 hours. I guess we really goofed around for the final third of the stream. Oh, I think I haven't seen an arrow shooter until just now. It's been a while.
Those stupid arrows gave me a lot of problems. I also didn't realize that they don't use the arrow attacks until you do some damage to them.
Oh.
So I was just sitting there, like, guarding for like 5 minutes straight, like wondering why they wouldn't use the damn arrow so I could test it.
Right. Oh, come on.
Come on, Drew.
Yes! We can see what it is now! Yes! Absolutely yes. I hope it loops back around. Yes! Now this will help us confirm if it's the same as the one in the Helena prison. Look at how cool that is! Look at how cool it is.
Did I see that right? Does that have a shadow? Yep, it has a shadow. A shadow floating across the sky.
Oh my goodness.
Did it just teleport, or did you do that?
Oh, you did. I'm trying to move it down, but it won't go down. Oh my god, that's so cool. Wow. Come back, come back. Oh, damn. Shoot. Look at that. Look at how detailed the head is. We didn't know it had those features. Whatever those features are. Can I change the rotation?
Yeah.
Let's see what happens.
It should be the Y rotation that you want to change.
I think I did. It's not coming now. Shoot.
Oh, you broke everything.
No, I didn't. We need a reset to default on this thing. Oh, there it is, there it is. Look at how cool that is! Oh, that's so awesome! Wow. I can't successfully rotate it, unfortunately.
We're just learning all kinds of stuff today.
Now it's flying backwards. I didn't mean to do that. Oh, I love it. It's like got a split mouth in the front. Did you see? It's got like a split tongue. I love split tongues. Ignore that. You know what I mean. Whoa, that's incredible. Negative 1200. Let's try like 555. Oh, that's so cool! Look at that! That is so... That's amazing!
So it looks like its head is sideways.
How does it have that much detail? It was shrunk down so much! We thought it was just... That's all it was, but there's more! Wow! I'll talk with my hands because I'm Italian, apparently. I'm half Italian. Sicilian. Slightly different. That is so cool. We're in the deep end of
French. We do the same thing.
I really thought we were near the end of our discoveries, but apparently there is more work for me to do.
Yeah, I mean that's what I was saying earlier. There's probably all kinds of stuff in the game that we can do this with.
If any of you want to,
stuff that no one's ever seen before.
If any of you want to see this stuff early, sometimes I share these kind of discoveries with Ko-fi supporters first. So if you would like early access to our updates in general, as well as these discoveries, Ko-fi.com, ko-fi.com/Drewniverse. It's in the thing up there in the text scroll. I am well worth your money. I did not think I was gonna be able to. I saw it and I was like, oh wait a minute, we can enlarge that. I mean, I found out
we'll have to keep our eyes out for things like that.
The portraitist girl has a face. Like, it's an actually pretty decently detailed... It's more detailed than the main characters. It's ridiculous. But we have it. So now we can, like, take better screenshots for the wiki and the website gallery that I want to get on... Get going, you know? So many reasons to do all this stuff. Alright, so... I'm gonna stop here before I get any more riled up than I am. And there's a few things to show y'all, apparently. So I'm gonna shunt this over here. And I'm gonna put this over here, and I'll put that over there. And find this file that Doom wants me to show off. Got a few more things to share before we cut the stream, but it was really awesome having everybody. I'm now going to show a couple things. One of them is from Doom Metal. Let's change up the music one more time. Good old menu music. Alright, so let me change my thingy here to do this and that. So Doom sent this file for me to play for y'all, apparently. Doom Metal has been instrumental in helping us figure out how to extract the models from the game and reassemble them and animate them and texture them, and which will allow us to just see the moves, the animations by themselves, as well as some animations that were cut from the game and just like hidden and not actually used. So
yeah, that looks great.
This is just a shot of Lloyd doing the like phantom attack. I forget what it's called. It's a little slowed down, but very cool. And
nice.
It even includes the ending part. Actually, wait a minute. Doom Metal, is this like a cut animation? Because it's doing the thing at the end where he like waves his head and Dart falls down, which is different from the one where he's knocking people in the air. Now I'm not sure anymore.
Could be a hybrid.
Could, yeah. This looks like the one where he's knocking you up in the air. I can't tell. I'd have to compare it to the in-game, but anyway, so that's very cool. Let me also pull up a few things. Let's go with this folder. Bear with me one moment.
Yeah, Doom said that they're it's 2 different animations.
Oh, okay. Gotcha. Alright, so now I'm going to share a couple of models that are animated. This is the program Blender, a free program for 3D modeling and setting up scenes and light and all that stuff to make videos or even GIFs and things like that. You can do like this is a wireframe view. I'm failing with the camera, but that's a wireframe. This is the like shaded model, which can show the full texture like that. And then this is with lighting included. And if I hit play, you can see that is Lavitz's final edition. And you can have multiple viewports to see it from different angles and see how it's playing out, how far he's moving forward and all this stuff. And I set up a camera that actually moves up with him. You'll see right here. The camera can move up with him and follow him. And what this does is, I'm using this front view here in the lower left. This is the camera view, and I use this to render out the image or animation in full, and then I can use those still images, put them together to make a GIF or an APNG, which is the file format we need for Discord animated stickers and things like that. And we can put these on the website. We can do all kinds of things with these. If I'm not mistaken, I think I had Dart doing Crush Dance mixed in with the image gallery tonight as well. So there's all kinds of things that we can do with that. Actually, if I bring that forward here. Yep. This is the idle animation for Dart. Idle Dart animation. This is an older one, but we can put this stuff in the corner of our live stream and all kinds of cool stuff. Eventually I'm gonna do like a little pet Rodriguez on my shoulder. I can even turn him upside down. That's fun.
The Valley of Corrupted Gravity mascot.
What else do we got? I wanted to show a couple more. What was I gonna show? I can do... I'm gonna do something that Doom helped me with. So let me show you. Master Tasman. Apparently, Master Tasman has some kind of attacking animation. So I'm gonna slow this down real quick. And play. It's a very short animation, but apparently Master Tasman can attack or block or something.
I guess at one point maybe the fight was a little bit more involved than what it is now.
Also, you can see his very fine mustache here.
What's going on with those shoulders?
I don't know. It seems kind of like really low res in the upper body. Interesting outfit, though.
He's the one that teaches you how to do the combat and stuff in Celeste. You can talk to him and he'll do like a combat tutorial.
And something that y'all have not seen before, I'll add another surprise, since it's our anniversary of Legend of Dragoon. Let's go with this one. Now, this looks like Rose in Dragoon form. Would you agree, Corey?
Yeah.
Well, turns out there's a few differences in the textures for the body, including the color of the eyes is red. Normally, Rose's eyes are like a deep blue, dark blue kind of, and here they are distinctively red.
Yeah,
So
they certainly are.
this could be a holdover from back when the game was in a more anime art style. We don't know. But there are some animations here that were left unused, and Doom Metal was kind enough to tell me about it. So I'm gonna show this here, and let's slow down the speed a little bit. Rose has a taunting animation, like, come on, come here. Let's do it.
Huh.
Pretty cool, right? Things you've never seen before.
Wonder if we could integrate that into
Oh yeah.
the standard Rose's animation repertoire.
I've had many thoughts about these kinds of things. And there are other ones. Apparently, Rose has a resurrect animation baked into the tutorial version of her.
Oh.
So let's play that one. It looks very similar to the one we have, but normally you can't resurrect in Dragoon form, so I don't know if this is also like a knockdown animation. Oh, well, this is actually just a chilling pose. Just sitting down, chilling. What's up? What else we got? We also have what might be... is it this one? I'm not sure. Oh yeah, this is a weird one. It's like a stab and then pulling back to do another attack, but then it cuts off. Not sure what this one's about. But we have another one. Save this one for last. This one is a lot.
Paint me like one of your French dragoons.
So, y'all are probably familiar with Rose's D attack. This one's a little different. Oop, let me wind that back. Hold on. Let me change the speed of it.
Yeah, that one that cut off definitely did look like part of a Dragoon edition.
Look at how wild this is. It's similar, but a little different.
Huh.
And that's in the tutorial animations. It's very strange.
She's really not cutting Dart any slack in that tutorial.
No. Let me show you how it's done. And I think there was one more thing I wanted to share. Let me see. Let's do this. This isn't an animation, this is a battlefield. And this battlefield is unique because if you look at it, this is Hoax during the daytime. There are no battles in Hoax during the daytime.
So interestingly, if you use the debugging tools to start an encounter, most of the time you get the Hoax battle stage, this one.
Yes. It might have been like a test stage or something for them. This is, this door right here is where you find Kaiser with doing the war meeting. Up here is the inn. And way up there is where you would see the Sandora Elite. And that's apparently the front gate. The sentry tower is only half modeled as well. So, extra little things you can find hidden away on the game disk data.
Marino says this is the Dragoon tutorial battlefield. I remember seeing it in the demo.
That is the demo, really? We should check that. Because in retail, there's a destroyed version. Like, let me look back here. See, which one is this? This is the night version.
That would be interesting if anyone could confirm that.
Yeah, I wonder. Yep, so this is the flames and everything. There we go. Very interesting. I have an idea. Let me see. I don't think I have it. That's okay. But we can also look at other stages that normally. This one is really awesome. This is used in the cutscene with Mobu Frama where they're changing generations so often and the rocks are coming out of the water and there's lightning and everything and it's raining. Some really cool stuff here. Let's see, what's this one? This is a stage from Velweb with very large stairs. Anywho, so y'all get the idea. We'll be able to take custom shots of these locations and feature them in our web pages and wiki and all that stuff. So I think that was everything we wanted to show for now, right, Corey?
Yeah, that's it for me. For this week, at least.
We'd like to thank everyone for joining us on the live stream today. We're going to have a little outro play, and then we'll probably see y'all next week on Friday. And if you're not able to show up live, remember there's always a recording available after the live stream. We don't believe in FOMO, fear of missing out. Watch whenever you can. That's cool. And thanks so much for tuning in today. We'll see you next time.
Yeah, thanks everyone.
Thank you for watching our live stream. If you enjoyed this content, consider double punching the subscribe button. If you really enjoyed it, consider double smacking the bell icon for notifications for all of our YouTube content. We also like to hear from the community. What was your favorite moment in this video? We would like to thank our Ko-fi supporters, Ansky, Veldiv, Vince E, Nogard Dragon, and Oricalcon71. The monetary donations from these folks help make it possible for us to provide additional services to the LOD fandom, as well as ensuring regular updates. Ko-fi supporters get perks for their assistance, such as early access to content. If you'd like to help, visit ko-fi.com/Druniverse.